Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of classical archives, I am Karl Maria von Weber, born into a family of traveling musicians and raised among the wagons, stages and orchestra pits of countless German towns. My childhood was unconventional, moving from place to place, absorbing accents, folk tunes and theatrical rhythms. But those early impressions shaped everything I later tried to express in music. Germany in my youth had no unified musical identity. Italian opera reigned, and our own traditions were scattered and uncertain. I felt a strong longing to help give voice to something distinctly German, not by rejecting foreign influences, but by embracing our legends, our forests, our sense of mystery and longing. It was this desire that guided me when composing Der Freischütz, a work that seemed to surprise even me with the emotional power it carried. It was built from the land I knew, the stories I had heard by firelight, the sound of hunters' horns echoing through the hills. Along the way, I had the good fortune to learn from and converse with some remarkable musicians. Gioachino Rossini, whose operatic brilliance and ease of invention I greatly admired. Johann Nepomuk Hummel, a friend whose virtuosity and refinement always pushed me to greater discipline. Ludwig van Beethoven, whose uncompromising artistic spirit impressed itself on every composer of my generation. And Meyerbeer, with whom I shared ambitions for the future of German opera. These encounters, sometimes brief, sometimes deeply formative, sustained my belief that we were all trying, in our different ways, to expand the expressive world of music. My own works ranged widely. Piano concertos, orchestral pieces, chamber music and clarinet works that grew out of my partnership with the gifted Heinrich Behrmann. But opera remained the center of my imagination. With Euryanthe and Oberon, even their imperfections, I continued exploring ways to weave drama, orchestration and atmosphere into something more unified. Steps, perhaps, toward the musical theater that later generations would fully realize. Illness followed me for many years, and it was in London, during a demanding season at Covent Garden, that my strength finally failed me in 1826. Yet I was grateful even then to witness audiences engaging with my works, to feel that the themes I cared about, the supernatural, the heroic, the intimate, found resonance. Thank you for granting me this moment to speak, and for allowing the echoes of my world to be heard